intro time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please provide a warm welcome for your Planet Primus Tournament MCs, Mr. Tony Roberts, Kyle Fender, and new to the MC lineup this season, Noah Doherty.
Good morning, Gainesville!
Morning, morning, morning.
Woo! Good morning, woo! Are you ready for the 2019 First Robotics Competition and this year's game, Destination Deep Space, presented by the Boeing Company? This year, FIRST is celebrating the 50th anniversary of the lunar exploration and looking towards the future of space exploration as teams compete here on planet Primus.
And to think 50 years ago, the people that were making this space race possible were doing the same thing that you guys are doing as FIRST participants. Bringing together not just incredible resources, but bringing together individual resourcefulness to create not just the rockets that we see now in our history books, but also these robots that we're about to see on display today. So know that the same ingenuity and the genius that made those rockets possible is the same type of genius that is inside of you today. So give yourselves a round of applause for getting through the last build season where you have to worry about a stop build day. You guys don't have to ever worry about that ever again, hopefully.
All right, well, we got some great teams competing here this weekend. Many veteran teams. Let me hear you out there, veterans. And we got some rookies. Where are my rookies out there? All right, week one rookies. You guys are in for a real fun weekend now. But we have not only teams from all over the state of Georgia here this weekend, we also have some friends from North Carolina and New Hampshire and Indiana.
Oh, there we go.
Welcome to Georgia and welcome to Gainesville.
All right, but before we actually get to our captivating match play, let's hear from FIRST founder Dean Kamen, distinguished advisor Woody Flowers, and FIRST president Don Bosey.
Welcome to Destination Deep Space, presented by the Boeing Company. It's almost time to blast off.
Working with your partners in deep space, you're going to make this another graciously professional event.
FIRST works due to all of your mentors, teachers, parents, sponsors, suppliers, and our terrific event volunteers, including many FIRST alumni.
They've led the way with their dedication, leadership, and talents, so be sure to thank them all for helping you on this fantastic journey.
You continue to impress with your creative design, your teamwork, and your resolve to help FIRST make this a better world.
So a big thanks from FIRST to you.
You really are out of this world.
Continue to think big while having the hardest fun you'll ever have.
And good luck to all. It's time for Destination
Deep Space.
All right. Thank you, Dean, Don, and Woody. Now, before we get to some of our guests this morning, another big thank you to our season-long sponsor. That's the Boeing Company. Give it up for Boeing, everyone, in deep space. Our first speaker this morning is here representing our wonderful venue we have here in Gainesville. It is my pleasure to introduce, from Riverside Military Academy, Dean of Academics, Colonel Robert Cagle.
All right. Good morning, first competitors. How's everybody doing? All right. Outstanding. On behalf of Colonel Przewski, our president, the faculty, the staff, and over 530 students, I want to welcome you all to Riverside Military Academy. It's always a delight to have you on our campus. You know, Riverside has providing an excellent education, empowering young men and preparing them for success in college and life since 1907. And it's programs just like this first events that we enjoy partnering with, because there's the things that help young people gain knowledge and understanding and experience that really do help prepare you for the future. So thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited that you're here to join us, and I look forward to having a great time this weekend. All the best.
All right. Now, this competition would not be possible without the support of our local sponsors. Representing one of those sponsors today, let me introduce to you from Murray Plastics, the founder and president, Mr. Bill Hall.
Good morning, everybody. Great to be here. Is this working? All right, terrific. So excited to be here again. This is my second year being at this competition. First of all, I don't do a whole lot of public speaking, but when I do, I always have to thank one person to let me do all the fun things I do. So my lovely wife, Stacy, who I believe is here somewhere. I won't point her out just because she doesn't like that. But anyway, thank you for all the fun things I get to do. Now, some more thank yous. Thank you to all you teams being here. You guys are such an incredible inspiration. Like I said, this is my second year being involved, and it really was a very easy sell for me to get involved. That you guys do design, creativity, marketing, sales, production, all that great stuff. So as mentioned, I started a company called Murray Plastics. So we do plastic injection molding. So basically we take little plastic pellets and turn them into stuff. And so that's really what manufacturing is. You start off with an idea, you come up with a plan or a design, you build a tool, which in our case is a mold, and then you do the production, and you make a whole bunch of stuff. What's up, little man? Hey, if anybody needs a volunteer on your team that needs a 9-year-old, that boy right there in the hat, that's Wyatt. He will be happy to help you with anything you need. Anyway, back on topic. So we make stuff. So it sounds an awful lot like what you guys are doing. You start off with an idea, a game, a plan. You work it through, you design it, you build it, you compete. Your product's your robot, and you just continually refine it. Basically, you guys are running manufacturing organizations. You may not see it that way, but that's exactly how I see it. You guys are getting incredible experience, and it's just so inspiring. So when I sit around a bunch of old guys like me, and everybody's worried about how the world's falling apart, these kids don't do anything, I always tell them the same thing. Go to a FIRST robotics event, and you will have your faith in humanity restored. The future is bright with you guys leading it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Representing another great sponsor that we have, they provide our wonderful machine shop and so much more for us at Georgia First. So please welcome to the field Miss Angela Hahn, local manager from Georgia Power.
Can you hear me? Good morning, FIRST Robotics. We are so happy to be back with you. This is an amazing event and events that last throughout your whole season. If you didn't know this already, we are over here with the machine shop and happy to help your teams however we possibly can. Our core business is making, moving, and selling energy, but we have a passion for our communities and also for economic development. And neither one of those things go well without a healthy workforce pipeline, and it's organizations like this that really feed that. So Bill covered a lot of the features that y'all know and we love, and we are just happy to be here and looking forward to supporting you guys. We will be parading our guys that work the machine shop through at opening ceremonies tomorrow, and I hope you can get over there and see us and work with us, and we look forward to working with you for years in the future too. Thanks.
Thank you. Now, it is time to introduce a group of people you may have already seen in the pits and everyone else. Our volunteers in the blue shirts are judges. And here to introduce our judges is our judge advisor, Miss Maria Clay, Senior Engineering Manager at Ceremonies.
Amy Herman.
Director of Product Safety and Regulatory Compliance with Motorola.
And we just had Mr. Bill Hall.
CEO of Murray Plastics.
Brian Cooksey.
The Director of Workforce Development for Shaw Industries.
Brian Vallejo.
That's Senior Director at NCR.
Brian Haynes.
Senior Technical Director for the Kimberly-Clark Corporation.
Frank Borowick.
Engineering Manager with Trenton Systems.
Casey Scott.
Business Development with Broadcom.
Laird Popkin.
CTO of Hearst Transportation.
Mackenzie Haynes.
Project Manager, United Controls.
Matt Shannon.
Elizabeth's dad from the Georgia Army National Guard.
Rob Collins.
Founder and CEO of Neos Technologies.
Samantha Blair.
Associate Professor of Physics and Astronomy at Dalton State College.
Sue Miller.
Product owner of Mag Mutual Insurance.
Tiffany Dean.
Technical Manager of Cinemedia.
Will Dolan.
Robotics Engineer and Product Manager of PrintPack.
Tom Cleveland.
Board of Education Member, Forsyth County.
Dwayna Crawford.
Mom and Mama, retired from my life.
There we go. They're going to be, as I said, they've been walking around your pits. They're going to be asking you questions, so take time to answer them. But if you guys just heard, they're from amazing companies, some that you may want to work for in the future. So ask some questions about what they're doing at their companies. What are they doing in the STEM universe, and how you can maybe be in their shoes maybe one day, a couple years from now. So thank you guys. Thank you, judges, for making our jobs easier here at Gainesville.
And in addition to the judges, thank you, another group of volunteers that you will get to meet down here on the playing field. Their job is to ensure fair play, to make sure everyone is playing within the rules of the game, and to help you compete like crazy while remembering your gracious professionalism. Remember, their rulings are finals and there's no video reviews. So please welcome to the field our group of hardworking referees, led by head referee, Miss Jan Sperlin, Senior Implementation Trainer at ServiceNow.
Woohoo! Hey guys, welcome to week one. My name is Jan Sperlin, and I am your head ref for this event. I will also be your head ref at state. Allow me to introduce my ref crew. We try and get as many of our referees that are going to participate in our district events at week one. We rotate them through. At any point in time on the field, you will only have 4 referees and your head ref who are actually calling the event. So we're keeping within the rules, but at the same time, we're also getting consistency. Allow me to introduce my refs. Starting here, I have Greg Welsh, who is a senior manager with Verizon. Greg will also be the head ref at the Denmark Forsyth week 5. Next up, I've got Kevin Silver. He is an automation engineer with Kendall Electric. He is doing a first-time head ref at Dalton next weekend. Next up, I have Allison Sperlin, who is a creative designer at Vento. She is also a former FRC member from Team 1379. And she's head reffing Albany. Sorry, got to get all my things into play. Bert Adams has been with us for a number of years, almost as many as I have. He is a retired engineer from NCR. Next up, I've got another former FRC member from Team 4112, Grant Champagne, who is studying industrial engineering at Georgia Tech. Another FRC alum, we have Radhika Raja, who is studying computer science at North Georgia. New to our squad is Rajiv Thomas, who is a network security engineer at Gas South. And our final new member, who is also a former FRC member from Team 4910, is Jacob Wood, who is studying mechatronics at Chattahoochee Tech. We will do our best to give you guys the best game that you can and to help you understand the rules as well as we do. Thank you so much.
All right. Now, safety is a top priority here at FIRST. We not only want you guys to have fun, we also want you to be safe. So, in light of that, please welcome our lead safety advisor, Doug Massey, and Tammy Christensen, both from UL. And congratulations to Team 5348 Charger Robotics from Kakado, Minnesota for the terrific award-winning safety animation. Let's check it out.
There's always a lot to do before a rocket launch, but safety should always be the #1 priority. Always get plenty of sleep. It's important to stay awake and play it safe. Protect your eyes, hands, and feet with the proper attire. Keep your hair tied back and no loose clothes. Always make sure to secure parts before cutting. In case of emergencies, read up on your team's safety procedures, and always power down the robot before working on it. With all the proper precautions taken and the work done, we're ready to blast off.
All right, thank you. Speaking of safety, we want to make sure that you guys have a plan. Mentors, communicate the safety plan to your team in case of any type of emergency here at Riverside. Also, make sure you notice our exits in the pit and in the arena areas, and please make sure to listen to our announcements in case we have specific instructions.
Now, in FIRST, you guys are learning a lot. You learn not only the engineering and computer skills, but also you're learning teamwork, you're learning business skills and interpersonal skills. Now, companies and universities recognize these skills, and they want you because of that. As a FIRST participant or alumni, you have available to you from nearly 200 colleges and universities over $80 million in scholarships. And in addition to that, companies want to hire you as interns and eventually as employees. There's a lot of opportunity for you because of your recognition as a participant in FIRST. Now, to learn more about what's life like after high school, let's check out this FIRST video.
Alumni means that I have an entire world of connections.
It allows me to volunteer and give back to the community.
I think FIRST can really prepare you to solve any number of the world's big problems. The skills that you're going to be learning can completely change the future.
Now, of course, you can always go online to learn more about these programs, or you can check out information that's available here today near the welcome area of the event.
We also want to recognize a group of students who have been doing amazing things in our FIRST community. And we have an award for that called the FIRST Gainesville Award. So if you're a semifinalist here at Gainesville, would you please stand for us? All right. All right, well, I just want to say to you guys, good luck on your interviews. I really hope you guys do very well, and we can't wait to see who comes out at our state championship later in the season.
Now, mentors and coaches, you are very important to the mission of FIRST. You are part of this million-strong organization that's helping these students to reach their dreams, to dream bigger every day, and to reach for the stars. And we know that you're very busy, and in addition to this, you also mentor other teams from the FIRST progression of programs, whether it's FIRST LEGO League Junior, the FIRST LEGO League, or the FIRST Tech Challenge.
And here's something new to help teams get started, maybe with FIRST LEGO League or FIRST Tech Challenge. We have a new program called Jumpstart. Now, with Jumpstart, new teams can actually gain additional coding and robot building practice up to 4 months. Now, if you guys don't know, 6 weeks, 4 months, 4 months really helps. So, for that instance, if you want to help the FIRST community grow by either sharing this or even maybe some of you have come to this event saying, oh, I'm already in just how long have we been going? 10:51, so right about 21 minutes, and you're already saying, I want to be part of FIRST, I want to be a mentor or coach. You can get into the Jumpstart program at firstinspires.org/FLL Jumpstart or firstinspires.org/FTC Jumpstart. And registration closes April 15th, so get those applications in.
Yes, again, thank you to the mentors and coaches. Remember that FIRST will meet you wherever you are, whatever your age or ability, there's a way that you can help out for this program. Now, we're almost ready for the competition, but before we get to the action here on Planet Primus, ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of our colors this morning. These are presented by the Riverside Military Academy Junior ROTC, led by Colonel Kenny Payne, and our national anthem this morning is performed by Julie Kramer with Team 5109 Gladiator Robotics.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
we have all of our introductions out of the way, are you guys ready for day one? Yeah! Now, teams, get your robots out onto the field and power up.
All right, get it ready for match number one. And let's meet the other voices you'll hear down on the field. First of all, none other than the voice of Georgia First, the man, the myth, the legend, the crazy hats, Mr. Roy McConnell.
Good